Coach Cummings here with Rocky. Rocky, is soccer an aggressive sport? Yeah. When two players are next to each other, what are you guys normally doing? Yes, you're pining for... What's that?
Trying to protect the ball.
Protect the ball, pining for position. So do you think it's fair to say that a soccer player has to be strong, not just fast?
Yes.
I agree with you. So today we're going to start with some ground-based activation movements or some strengthening movements. So Rock, let's go ahead and get down on the mat. The first drill we're going to do is called the Glute Bridge. So go ahead and lie down. You're going to raise your toes to the sky and press your pelvis into the air. Just like that, 10 times. Good. 6, 7, 8. You're going to do this 3 sets of 10 with a 10-second rest in between. So just rest 10 seconds and then we'll go again. After glute bridges, we're going to move on to clam shells. So get in an all-4 position, hands and knees. You're going to keep everything nice and straight. With this straight, you're just going to lift that leg out to the side. And there you go, just like that. Make sure you're not rotating your body. 3, go a little bit higher. Good. And you only go as high as you can keep yourself straight. If your hips are moving, then you've gone too high. You're really just hitting that lateral or that medial glute. Other side. 1. Excellent job. Job. Okay, the last one of our ground-based activation is Superman's. He hates them. And go. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Go. Relax. 3, 2, 1. Go. Relax. Good. 3, 2, 1. Go. Relax. Okay? And up. Higher, 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 higher. Right there. Can you hold that position? That's the ticket. As soon as you start seeing your young athlete break down, then that's good enough. But if you can hold for 10 seconds, that's all I need. You have 3, 2, 1, rest. Good job. So you're going to plank on your elbows, 10 seconds, and we're going to do that 10 times. And go. But as soon as you start breaking form, that's perfect. Look at that. Nice, perfect line. As soon as you start breaking form, we'll go ahead and drop. 3, 2, rest. Good. Your rest can be between 5 and 10 seconds. So lateral plank, you're going to keep your body nice and straight. Stack your feet like that if you can. Make sure that your elbow is right underneath your shoulder. When we say up, you're going to drive your feet and your elbow into the ground and raise your hip off the ground. So 1, 2, 3, go. And hold right there. And go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's drop. We're going to do 10 sets of 5 seconds each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is a star pattern. So go ahead and get in the same lateral plank position with bent knees. Yep. When I say go, what's going to happen is this leg's going to shoot out here. That arm's going to go up and he's going to lift his hips off the ground. I'm just going to have him hold this for 3 seconds. So we're going to do 10 sets of just 3-second holds. Okay, both sides. And go. Down. Go. Down. Awesome job. Go. Down. Yes, sir. Keep it up. Okay. So now we're going to work on some basic squat movements. We're going to use a soccer ball to assist us and a mini band because at this age squatting is very difficult. And so we're going to help each young athlete do that. So I'm going to take a soccer ball and put it right behind Rocky's low back. Bring your feet out a little bit against the wall. Go ahead and try to spread that band so that your knees are about hip width apart. Good. You can bring your arms out right in front of you and now just slowly lower to there and then come right back up. So now what you can see is that your young athlete can have perfect form Rocky can have great form in this position because he's actually utilizing that ball to help him bring his hips back, so he doesn't have to worry about him putting too much strain on his knees. And then he has the mini band. Keep going, Bubba. The mini band, he's going ahead and spreading as he goes down to keep his knees nice and in line as well. Okay, so now we're going to do a quad hip flexor stretch. So really getting this line really stretched out. The only way we can do that is if we flex our glute. So you're going to press your pelvis through as you lean forward and raise your arm in the air. So go. Yes, and reset. Go again. Good. You're going to do 10 of these, and then we'll switch and do 10. Okay, so our squat complex is done. And so now let's get into some plyometrics or some jumping. So the first thing you're going to do is just jump. So I want you to use your arms. So bring your elbows back and hips back and simply jump up. And then step down, jump up. Step down with the other leg. Down, down, up, up. Step down. Into position. Up. Excellent job. Step down every once in a while with the other leg. There you go. Part of mixing up the right brain, left brain is to get out of habits. So if your tendency is to always step down with the right, let's make a conscious effort to step down with the left. Excellent job. And now you can switch to the, there you go. Beautiful. 3 sets of 10 with a 30-second rest in between, because this is a power movement which requires a little bit more rest. We don't want the muscles to become too fatigued here, or else we're going to lose the benefit of that power. Okay, let's go. Two more. One more. So we have the basic jump, we have the jump and volley, and so now we're going to add what we call it skills athletic intelligence. Coach is going to call out a leg. Rocky still has to think about jumping, and then he has to pay special attention to coach, who's either going to say left or right, okay? Focus. Go. Right. 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 Left. Left. Right. Left. It's all right. Left. Left. Right. I called a little bit too fast, or I threw a little bit too fast. Awesome job. What's the difference between you jumping and doing it, and then you having to listen to what coach is saying?
Well, he's not like, you pay less attention to the jump.
You pay less attention to the jump. You have to think about two things, right?
Yeah, like which foot you're supposed to hit it with, and then like, that's it.
We call that dual tasking. One of the reasons there's so many accidents by texting is because people can't normally do two things at the same time. So if we can focus on a movement and the ball and something that's being audibly called by a player or a captain or a coach, imagine how much of a dominant athlete will be. How much of a dominant athlete you will be. All right, that's athletic intelligence. All right, the second plyometric we're going to do is a split plyo. So the idea here for an athlete is to lean over. So you're going to put about 80% of your weight here, about 20 back here, and you're just going to press this through the ground. Again, it's about your front leg. Front leg. You got it? We're going to go 20 total with a 30-second rest. 20 total. Much better. Good explosion to that front leg. 8, 7. Okay, here's a little father-son game that Rocky made up. It's toe taps to burpees. So while he's toe tapping, I got to do a burpee. As soon as I jump up for my burpee, he's going to pass the ball. and it's a great game to learn to communicate, but also stay fit. This is a 3-minute game, okay? So we're gonna do this for 3 minutes. Time starts now.